Shh, be quiet.
Welcome to the Power Trip Podcast Live. You're now tuned into our Thursday evening chat today with your host,
Charmaine.
And Saquon, of course.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yes. To our returning guests, what's up? If you are new, please like and subscribe. We have a great topic for you today.
Yes.
Today we'll be talking about does ring size matter?
Yes. Oh, shoot. And for all of you guys who are just joining us, we get together every Thursday evening to discuss topics surrounding family, relationships, and community. And we have three main goals. Our first goal is to strengthen communication skills within our community. Our second goal is to expand our perspective so that we can gain a greater understanding. And our third and most important goal is to build exceptional families so that we can continue to uplift the world around us.
Right.
So welcome. How's everyone's evening going? And I got to do a quick run because this is just not going to work.
Yeah. So she really needs to make a run because we're about to have a conversation about rings and she didn't have hers on. But anyway, how's everybody going today? Yeah, how's everybody going today?
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, how's everybody doing today? No, how's it going today?
You mix both thoughts.
Yeah.
All right. We hope you guys are having a wonderful evening.
Yes.
All right. Let me share. And for all of you guys who are tuned in, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and say hello in the chat.
Please and thank you, people. Please and thank you.
All right.
And we're just making sure we get this out to everyone.
Yes. Hi, Aunt Chi-Chi.
Hey, Aunt Chi-Chi.
We're doing good.
Yeah, doing pretty good.
Yes.
Can't complain whatsoever.
Nope. All right. Dame. Hey.
What's up, Damien?
Oh, yeah. So once more people start coming in, have an announcement.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I know you're on time tonight, Dame, not early. No, we appreciate you.
We do.
Yes. So guess we'll start. We can jump into the conversation. And then as people come in, they can add their input. So what do you guys think? Does the size of the ring matter? Oh, Dame said announce. Oh, I shouldn't have said announcement like Yeah, we do have an announcement though. Well, I have an announcement. So does the size of the ring matter? Let us know your thoughts. Hun,
what's up?
What do you think?
Does the size matter? Okay. When you think about love and everything like that, ring size doesn't matter. My hat look.
Little crock.
Yeah.
Cricket.
The size of the ring. Let me get my boxing gloves. So in actuality, like in the most simplest form, no.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't matter. Yeah, it really shouldn't matter.
Right.
But in our society and how society has placed the value upon a ring and a diamond and things like that, diamonds are girls' best friend and stuff like that, I believe it does matter.
In our society.
Yes. I think it does matter quite a bit.
Yeah. So personally though, for yourself, does it matter to you on what size ring that you would get?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
So what you got me?
It did matter.
The size of the ring mattered?
Yes.
The size?
The size.
Or the style?
The size.
Really?
The size didn't matter.
Why?
I think we had to talk about this because for one, like I said, I guess that society thing played on my mind too. Like, I'm not trying to disappoint.
Society? You wasn't worried about me?
I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because I know that you might have that same type of perspective based on society. Because, like, I think you would accept, you being you, right? If society never made that thing that of value, I believe that you wouldn't have worried about the size. It would have been the style.
That's what I think I'm more worried about, is actually the style.
You think you're not worried about the size.
You never see me with a ring that I complained about.
That's what I'm saying, though. You never wore a ring with the size. With a small
you just
size.
Assume I'm a superficial girl who needs a big ring because society says that's what's acceptable.
I'm not going to say superficial.
Oh, truth is coming out.
Yeah, but I don't want to say superficial, right? But if I bought you this ring, right, where where you can't really see the rock like that, right, and other people coming up to you and you realizing the difference, like, you know what I'm saying? I believe eventually that'll set in.
That's why they say comparison is the thief of joy. Thief of
joy. Yeah, I believe it, but I do think that.
Okay.
I don't think you would have felt the same way if that looked different.
He says you might need some gloves too. Yeah, call me pretty much superficial. I'm really low maintenance, honestly. Like, I'm really not a superficial person.
You are, but you also like nice things.
Now, that is true.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people add the whole superficial to nice things.
Well, no, I think it's different. So, like, the way you're describing me is I want this to be a certain type of ring because of society.
I think
versus my own preference of what I actually like.
That's a piece of it. That's what I'm saying. That's just a piece of it. Because even I can admit, to my extent, to my perspective, or whatever it is, or my doings, I believe that looking at a small ring to me is just not the same as looking at a decent sized ring. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I will say so. Okay, I'll speak for myself, because since you don't know me. I will say that for me, I don't necessarily think that ring size matters for me personally. Now, knowing who I am and what I like, I do like nicer things, yes. But I also would be understanding to what someone could afford at that time. So then at that point, it would be more about style. Now, if like people kept saying things to me like about my ring size, or how we joked about it, and you like a ring that you were thinking about getting me that you didn't really like the style, and that wasn't like necessarily my style.
Yeah.
Hey doll.
Hola, Maju.
Like, if my friends, like, I know if someone likes something or they don't. So like, when someone's like, oh wow, what you think about it? Like, they don't really like it. So like, hearing things like that over and over again probably would slightly affect me. But for me personally, it's like, I'm still going to rock it and not be embarrassed, because it's the thought that counts. And especially if if you are thinking about me when you're purchasing the ring and not about everybody else. And you're making it like significant to me and what that I would like, and it's special for us, then I'm gonna rock it with with confidence and pride. Like, yes, my husband got this. And then also ringside, like, to me, like, I rather someone not go into debt or anything buying me a ring when I know like you can always upgrade your ring. You can, like, you could change your ring. Like, I rather not be so focused on the size of a ring to impress other people who aren't even in our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that sounds good and all, but I don't think you would have. Okay,
but I'm telling you. So you can make an
that's what I'm saying.
All you like.
I mean, but yeah, I feel like you taking away and maybe it's I don't know. I think society play a role in the fact that what you think is nice would be XYZ.
Thanks, doll. When
you understand what I'm saying?
Ever get me something that No, hold on. I'm asking my question. when did you ever get me something that I like was embarrassed to wear out or something? Because you've gotten me a necklace.
That's when I was 19.
Okay, but it's still, if I'm so society driven, would I be rocking it?
But listen to what I'm saying though. As an engagement ring, right? Mm-hmm. You know the difference and what you think is nice and what you will want.
But it's not based off of society.
Yeah, but okay. So what you're saying is you don't think society has helped your perspective be what it is as what's nice and what's not? You don't think so?
In a sense, like in a broad sense, but not like so there's a ton of different like styles of rings that people can get. There's some people who just like a central stone and nothing around the band. I don't like that's not my type of style. There's people who don't really like a lot of bling. Like everyone has a different taste. So I don't think it's necessary. Like, society may make it in everyone's mind that you need a nice ring or, spend a certain amount on a ring, like in the broad sense. But as far as like the design, actual style of it, like there's people who have bigger rings than me. There's people who I've met with bigger stones than me, but I don't feel like, oh man, he has to step it. You know what I'm saying?
So check this out. So you wanting to be married beforehand, right? And all of that. Mm-hmm. Did you have any expectation to how the ring size would be?
Actually, no. I actually never thought about what my ring would even look like before I got married or before we even got engaged. I never even thought about the ring. Hey, Boo Biz.
I mean, I guess I could see.
Did you ever hear? Like, I'm just confused on where you're getting this notion because you never even heard me say like I need at least a carat or I need this.
No, I never heard you say that. But my thing about it is, I feel like if I put two next to each other and I say pick the one you want, you're going to pick the one that's bigger.
So you think that if you had two rings, one was a style that I like. Let's say it was this ring.
Both of them a style that you like.
No. Okay, obviously, if it's both a style I like, I'm going to like the bigger one.
But that's the point.
No, it's not. Because it's saying, does it matter as far as like if you propose to me, am I going to be posting you on social media being like, what the heck is this? Or am I going to be turning my ring every time we go somewhere, embarrassed to show it?
But all right, I'm not saying that you're going to be embarrassed to show it though. I'm not saying okay. Forget that. But it matters to how much you like it or not. Because if you would pick one other over the other, then you like this one more.
Yeah.
So it matters.
I mean, I guess our definition of what does it matter is different. When I'm saying does ring size matter, it's like, does ring size matter when you're being proposed to? So I'm saying like, would you say no? Like some people will actually say no if the ring is not a certain standard.
And I'm not
if you came to me with a ring that was like I feel like you didn't put any thought behind and
go ahead. Say what you're saying.
Stop.
Say what you're saying. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
So first of all,
go ahead.
Anyway. So if you came to me with a ring that I thought you didn't put any thought behind and you didn't even think about like my style, then I would still say yes. But in the back of my head, I'm just like, so you just went out and got anything. Because it's like, you're not thinking about me personally. It's not necessarily about the size, but it's just about like the thought and everything that goes with it. How does choosing the bigger ring prove his point? That's okay. That's a preference, but that doesn't mean that it matters. Like, you guys are crazy.
No,
means it matters because
because it's about.
It
only matters because it's about what you like, and you like the bigger size.
Okay, but there's bigger sizes than this.
Okay, but you probably wouldn't. I know if I got something huge, you would dislike it. But size matters.
Oh. So you're saying even in the opposite way, if it's too big, that
because
I would turn it down.
Because there is a point.
Society will say the bigger the better.
Society says the bigger the better, but some do look just unclassy.
But some people like gaudy and big rings, but that's not my style.
Okay.
So basically, it comes back to what Charmaine Nate Shelley St. Hilaire likes.
No, it goes back to saying size matters, because then too big is too big for you and too small is too small for you. So the right size is what's perfect for you. Like what you got with it, there's a range of a size that you will be okay with, and there's ranges of the size that you're not.
I mean, that I'm not gonna say that I'm not okay with that. I just wouldn't.
You wouldn't pick it, yeah.
But it's not saying that if you propose to me with them, that it's going to make me like not marry you.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm thinking. Okay, when I say the size matter, I'm thinking is the size of a ring a determining factor in whether or not you're going to go forward with that marriage? You're saying does the size matter in what you like? Obviously. People have preferences on size, color, shape, style. So you and Dame, your point, null and void. Hey, Mama J. Okay, so everyone who's just joining us, does the ring size matter? And what does that saying mean to you?
Right.
Because I think we're on two different pages, and he made this conversation about me being...
she think I'm calling her superficial.
Yes, and everyone who knows me, and I'm not even high maintenance.
Yeah.
I just
You're
like
not.
What's high maintenance?
Anyway, let's go through the comments real quick. Let's see. Dame said, "I used to I used to think that the thought put into the style and design of the ring mattered, but I've learned through the grapevine that that's not true."
Yes, oh my gosh. We know it.
No, style matters, but size is added onto it. He said there's an added pressure of men to get 3 carats or more nowadays. There wasn't no pressure for me to get 3.
Exactly, because his girl's not high maintenance or superficial.
See, but it's
she's not high maintenance or superficial.
Nah, I don't know about the 3 carats or more.
Yeah, but that he just said that's what did he say? There's an added pressure for that
to make sure that thing nice. Maybe.
You know what I also heard real quick? Sorry. That people say a man should spend 2 months worth of his salary on the engagement ring.
Yeah, that's great. That don't mean
like that's how much an engagement ring should be worth, is 2 months worth of his salary.
Like how you even come up with that number?
I don't know, but that's crazy.
Like that's crazy.
Go ahead, baby.
Khalik said, "You better appreciate whatever F you get or whatever he get you." I mean,
I think people should be appreciative, though. I do agree.
They should, but people like what they like to.
But they should still appreciate.
Right. They should. They should appreciate it. Yes.
Yes.
And maybe that's where we getting at too. You'd appreciate it.
Yes.
But you might not like it.
Okay. But that doesn't mean
so it matters.
It matters in a sense. I'll agree. It matters in a sense. Yes.
Thanks for throwing that word in there, Khalid.
Go ahead.
That makes much sense.
It does. It helps
a lot of sense. My G says Kwani did a good on the ring. Yes. Gotta love that, man.
Yes,
thank you. Chai, you're glowing, yay. Thanks. Dame says, Dr. C, you're an anomaly, and bro, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
I don't think I'm an anomaly, but thanks, Dame. I'll take that as a compliment.
It's not many like that. My G says, hey, Booby, hey, Dame. Dame says, scenario. You're working with a bunch of women and you keep noticing them clowning the ring. That would affect you? No. Ladies, where's Cousin Lit?
No, that's what I'm saying. If people kept saying something, it would affect me. And even though I am like, even if I loved it, it would affect me because it's like, dang, like, what is their problem?
Right.
So it would affect me a little bit.
Right. My G said, she says, Taekwon knows that you are high maintenance and he knows you will only accept the best.
Okay. I don't think I'm high maintenance.
To a certain, you're not high maintenance to it. See, this is the thing. In your mind, right? Mm-hmm. In your mind, this mindset that you have, right? To you, it's not a requirement, right? But it is a requirement. Like you don't want to call it a requirement because you don't want to make it seem like you have these high standards. You're trying to be modest or something like that.
I am modest. Yeah. I'm not trying. I am modest, but I have a personality that's a little.
No, you're fake modest. You're fake modest. This is how you fake modest. Let me tell you. Let me explain this.
Is this how you talk to your wife? Is this how you put your wife on Front Street?
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
It's like a fake modest because, all right, look. If you take Manny to something ghetto, right, you will see the facial expressions. and everything.
Okay. I'm really bad with hiding my face. You guys see on the podcast, you know when I'm feeling some type of way.
But high maintenance and somebody that didn't bother them, they would not be in there making no facial expressions.
It's hold on. Because you can't just say that. Now, if we go into something, it's behavior, things that are happening around me, people not doing what needs to be done for proper standards of living.
Your standards.
No, regular standards. And good and darn well, what I would make faces to, you would be like, nah, we're not staying here.
I didn't say I'm not high maintenance.
You're not high maintenance either.
No, look, I might not
you're bougie, but you're not high
maintenance. That's high maintenance. High maintenance is basically how much does it keep for you to reach your standard. Mine ain't, I know I'm not that low.
Babe.
Maybe it might not be in my clothes.
Right, I need to look up definitions.
It might not be in my clothes or things like that, but where I choose to live or situations like that.
We like nice things. There's nothing wrong with liking nice things, but that doesn't make you
having nice things means high maintenance. If you buy a Benz or if you buy the Benz and not the Toyota Camry, you're high maintenance.
You have to maintain. Well,
it's higher maintenance than the Camry.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah,
needing a lot of high maintenance. No, okay, hold on, because there's two definitions. First one is needing a lot of work to keep it in good condition.
Yes.
Okay, that is one. But it says informal, of a person or relationship demanding a lot of attention.
The things maintenance is attention. When you take care of your lawn, that's giving it attention, even though you're maintaining it.
So people who take good care of their lawn are high maintenance.
Yeah, we take our rings to get clean when it's time to get it clean. That's putting our time and attention into it.
That's not.
Everybody don't do that. Everybody don't do it though.
But there's a saying, the saying high maintenance. Okay, you're being real literal. There's actually a saying no, people are high maintenance.
Yeah, people put a bad connotation behind it. I'm not putting a bad connotation behind it because I'm sitting here telling you that I think to a certain extent I'm a little bit there too. Let's just go through them real quick.
Yeah, because we're behind.
Right. Let's see. My mother says not the size but the quality. Aunt Chichi says, in our society, the bigger the ring, the more affluent, wealthier, able to take care of, bailing the man is. Balling the man is, excuse me. People want to show that they're doing well.
Mm-hmm. It's a statement of your
wealth and your status. Dame says he didn't call you specifically superficial. It's the thought that went into getting something that means something to you, but an appropriate size, so that she's generally speaking proud of.
I mean, okay, I get that, but he did call me superficial, pretty much.
Anyway, Chichi says, personally, I wouldn't be interested in the bigger ring. I'd rather invest it somehow and make some good money from it.
Go ahead, Aunt Chichi. Mm-hmm.
Dame says, I've heard the salary thing, but the woman who made that is 700 pounds and never married and has 15 cats and a lizard.
Dang. Stop it.
Chichi said that was a marketing strategy for the Bears.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yep.
My G says, hi Chichi, you're right. And Chai, please, you are high maintenance.
How?
The Bears buys diamonds in South Africa. Hey, Ann and Janae. Why in the world would anyone be commenting on my ring? They need to mind their own business and not mine. That's true. They really should.
Hey, G.
Yeah. Hey, G, and hey, Cousin Let.
Hey, Cousin Let.
Cousin Let says, hey, family, I'm half here. Sorry, been working doubles. Took on a halftime additional appointment at work.
That's okay. We appreciate you, right?
My G says, yes, Saquon. She will puff up. She will puff up if it's below her standards. Look at her face when she gets upset. Oh, boy.
This became an episode of Attack Lil' Ol' Me because I just don't see it. But I get, okay. So with...
And it's not an attack because we just feel like we speak in fact, by the way.
You feel like it. Well, I don't know. I don't really see it that way because I just feel like I don't really ask for much, honestly. And I do prefer nice things, yes, and that's fine. I just don't. Maybe I don't really understand what high maintenance is. When I think of high maintenance, I think of like someone who has to get their hair done every week, who's always has their nails done, who like you have to take their clothes to the clean, like like someone where it is a lot of maintaining that they're doing,
right.
And that's just not what I'm doing right now. But anyway, back to the ring soys, huh?
But would you prefer that?
I have seen that, sis. Yes, your daughter. Mama J. The betrayal from everybody tonight.
It's kind of true. It's just kind of true. Cousin Les says, just get a manufactured diamond so you have the quality, but not breaking the bank. And
some people get that.
Yeah, we know people that have. We know someone that has.
And also because of blood diamonds, so they don't want to contribute into that, so they'll get the other ones. But diamonds hold value, so your ring is actually, it can be an asset. If you take care of it. So that's how I look at it. Like there was never, like I never told Saquon there's a minimum you need to spend. No. I never, like I always told him, whatever you can afford, I'll love it.
As a matter of fact, it happened already. So look, I bought 2 rings. The first ring I got, right? It was cool. Like, just cool.
I had no knowledge of this.
She didn't have no knowledge of it, right? I remember sitting down with the ring, just looking at the ring. I just looking at it. And I was like, you know what? This thing looked like a flower or something like that. I don't even want this no more. So I went switch that out. I had to get something different, Now, we recently seen a ring that looked almost like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Almost like it, like the one that I had before.
Uh-huh.
You agreed that wouldn't do it. That wouldn't cut it.
It wasn't my forte. It wasn't my cup of tea. Exactly. I would have rocked it. Okay.
You would have rocked it, but the same way how we sat there and look at it, and you could tell me that that's not it. You would have been like, this is what he got me.
No, I would have been like, oh, okay. Like, cause I would have been like, oh, that's his style.
and you probably wouldn't have wanted to add on to it. You probably would have wanted a whole different ring or something when we would have got married.
No, I wouldn't. I would have waited till like our 5-year or something. Honestly, like seriously, even if I didn't like something in the beginning, I would have just got used to it. I wouldn't want to spend more money and stuff like that because I know that's probably what you could afford. And maybe you didn't get my style right, but it's what you could afford. You want, like, especially the way you did the whole engagement and everything. I know you put your heart into that and you did think about me and what I like, what's important to me. You had my family there, our friends there. So I know you took deep thought and time out. So I would have just rocked it. And then 5-year anniversary, you could upgrade your girl.
Yeah. Easier said than done.
Like you had this experience. I mean, you're being a negative Nance. It's not
that I know you. That's it. I already know. I already know how it would have been.
Wow, guys. I'm really shocked, to be honest. And now I feel like I'm grateful that I just get you great gifts because I just feel like you're projecting how you would behave on me.
No, you gotta be. As a matter of fact, no. I remember we had a conversation about this. Standards and all this stuff matter. Remember when I bought you that thing that you had no idea what the heck it was?
You didn't even know what it was. So you can't even say that's a standard.
I didn't know.
Exactly. So we were...
But it was a gift that you turned you were like...
No, like, I was just confused. Like...
That's how you would be if you got something that you'd be like... You didn't expect it.
Yeah.
You'd be like...
It would have caught me off guard. But I warmed up to it.
You would do exactly what the other girls what the ladies would do if they seen your ring and it was too small. You would have hit me with the same way. Be like, oh, okay.
No, thank
you. Be like, Mamie, will you marry me? Yeah. Thank you.
You know he's lying, guys. Don't listen to Saquon tonight on this part about me. All right, Dame says, I've seen a man spend almost $7,000 on a wedding and the main stone isn't even a diamond and she loves it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I could see that.
Cousin said
$7,000 on the wedding scene.
That's cheap.
Yeah, that's a good wedding. If she loved all of it.
Yeah, I mean, she's not high maintenance. Cousin Let says if you lose it, then you're out of the value. He got insurance, so if I lose it, they replace it.
Yeah.
Let's see. But for a lot of people, if you do lose it and they don't have insurance on it, they are out of that value. Colleague says, "Hey, I heard y'all ain't vegan anymore." Is that true? What?
Where'd you hear this at?
Yeah, y'all just talking about us in these streets.
Yeah, before we even answer that, where'd you hear something like that?
Cousin Let, oh, there you go. Cousin Let, you said
business.
it. Make sure you have insurance. Yes. And my honey did great. He made has insurance. Dave said, Hillary Banks said, what now? Mama J said in his family. Oh, okay. Dame says, Dr. C, I don't believe a word. You put that fist right on the chain and wore it as a pendant. Oh, you put that first right on the chain? I'm teasing. I know. You better be. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Cousin Let says, my husband got me a large ace ring, which was a health hazard, but he had designed it and had made it, was working as a jeweler at the time. Oh, it's nice, but I could not wear it without injury. Oh, sheesh.
It was that heavy?
Wow. So that was probably like something you may just wear like special occasion ring.
Yeah, see, and that's my thing. Like if I got something huge like that, right? If I had the money or the resources to get you something huge, I would get something light as well.
So that I have different options.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I do think though people put too much significance on the ring and on the wedding. So let's talk about that too, the actual wedding and how much people spend on that. Because you got people who may have a $10,000 ring, $100,000 ring, and they got $100 marriage. I stole that from somewhere. I heard that. But it's like their marriage isn't a healthy or happy marriage, but they got a nice ring. So I really do feel like, yeah, okay, you have preferences, you have things that you like. And of course, if you like something, that would be your preference on wanting it. So there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand where you both are at in life right now. What are your priorities? What are your goals? And know that it's just a piece of jewelry. You can upgrade it. Like your actual marriage and your relationship is what's priority and what's most important.
Right.
So I think that, we do as a society place way too much significance on, oh, let me see the ring. Let me see the ring. And I think sometimes it's innocent. Like you just want to see. But then it puts a pressure on both, on people to feel like they have to have a certain type of ring, certain amount of carats and things like that.
Yeah, right. And I guess to a certain extent, I mean, if you wouldn't want to say it, I could be
careful, baby.
I'm probably maybe God don't even want me to say this.
Yeah, he probably was like,
I think I could
not
be.
A good thought.
I'm probably a bit superficial, just a little bit. Because like I said, I wasn't about to have you like. To me, I look at it like this: you ain't about to be the rent of no litter, like. Like
now I'm a dog.
Well, not like that, but you know what I mean. Like you ain't about to be the bottom of no barrel, like out here, like And,
I mean, yeah, like I guess as far as status or pride or like representation,
right?
You want me to be represented well, and you want the people to know that because. Honestly, a lot of compliments that I get a lot of compliments on my ring, and a lot of them will say, oh, wow, he really loves you, or, oh, he did a really good job. He really cares about you. Like, so people do associate it with like you.
Right.
And what work you put in to get this,
Right.
So I understand that.
Let's see. Where we at?
For a fifth.
Cousin Les said for the fifth wedding, he had it taken apart. The fifth wedding,
maybe anniversary.
Oh, the fifth anniversary. He had it taken apart and made into different jewelry and a new ring.
That's really nice.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Chichi said that's awesome. Cousin Les says I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, so I don't wear helpers like that. Could not wear the big old ring.
Jewelry.
Oh.
She put it under.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dame says, in my opinion, the ring should be a token of the love expressed from the union, displayed through something tangible. Damn, that was good. Did I mention I'm a single man, ladies?
Oh my goodness.
I agree, but then you have to also remember money cannot express a union in any way. Whatsoever. I think if you actually find a good union and things are, good for you and you're growing and you could build a family, I actually think that's priceless.
Oh, sugar.
Stop.
I knew it. No, I agree. Like I said, I think too much value is put on the material thing and not on the actual quality of your own relationship. And that's why I want to just kind of slide into like weddings and how much people spend on weddings. And but we can read Cousin Let first.
Oh, and Cousin Let says, my husband felt like he needed to get me this big statement ring at the time because of his profession. So he put all the pressure on himself. Yeah. I could see that working
especially
in jury.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's like we just put I agree. I think because of society, like you said, hun, we do have some of these subconscious expectations on how things should be. Yeah. And all these jewelry commercials and everything, like, you do want to make sure like you have something nice for your lady. And then as a woman, it's like, yeah, you also want to kind of have something nice as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. Mama J said, yes, you have mentioned you were single 1, 2, or 10 times.
Ladies, we need to start inviting some of y'all single friends in here for Dane.
Yes. Oh, so now, okay. We have a good amount of people in here, and welcome to all who are just joining us for the first time.
Yes, please like and subscribe if you haven't.
Yes. So this weekend is a very special weekend.
Put my business out.
Yes, because we're gonna put the link in here.
I know.
My honey, who I'm so super proud of. He is so amazing. And he's just a boss in these streets. Okay. But he is graduating from Berklee College of Music, Boston School. Some of his honorary graduates this year are Celine Dion and Pharrell Williams. And who's the other person?
I forget his name, but it's Pharrell's partner, Chad.
And Pharrell's partner, Chad. They're going to be graduating with him this year as well, honorary. But yeah, it's a really great school in Boston, and my honey put in the work, and he is graduating this weekend. So we want to invite you guys to a Zoom celebration for all of you who can't be here with us physically. And I'm gonna. Do we have the St. Hilaire email? Our email? I'll send it to Power Trip. Okay. So we're going to put the information. Oh, there it is. We're going to put the information in the chat. You could just copy and paste all of it, baby.
Oh.
Because it has like the time. So it's going to be, his graduation is super early. So I know not all will be able to actually watch his graduation. That's at 7 a.m, Arizona time, 10 a.m, East Coast time. But afterwards at 10 a.m, our time, 11, 12, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do like a Zoom celebration for Saquon. That didn't come out good.
No.
So if you guys, we would love for you guys to join us. And we're going to put all the information down below in the comment section. So I hope everyone can see it on Facebook and YouTube. If you guys can't see it, just let us know. And if it's choppy for you guys, because it's a 200 word limit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to post it in 2 things. So just copy and paste it so that you guys have it. Well, I'll just say do it in 2, babe. Yeah. All right. But yeah, and thank you for everyone who's saying.
Is it showing up as a link for you guys? I don't think so.
They should be able to copy and paste it from YouTube and. or in Facebook.
Okay.
If not, just text us and we'll send you guys the link.
Just text us if you want the link and we could get that too.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if it's coming up as a link for you guys.
Yes. So colleague said, or mommy says, congrats.
Thank you.
Colleague says, finally, King. Dang, congratulations. He didn't say those exact words, of course, because that's just colleague right there. And then Mama J said, that's my baby. Cousin Let said, wow, congrats. Dame said, I have no shame. I'm shooting my shot every time. Oh, mommy says, do that thing, son. Mama J says, congratulations. Aunt Chi Chi says, congratulations. Dame put the power to the people, hand claps in the fist. And I don't know what that bottom one is.
Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it.
Yes, I'm super proud of him. Super, super proud of him. But yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there. So hopefully you guys can join us tomorrow as we celebrate my king. Yeah, let's celebrate this Black man. Yes. Can we get a hand clap? Oh, Miss Amelia. Hi, Miss Amelia. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. What's up, Miss Amelia?
I'm saying thank you for you, but we're one. All right, so let's talk about the wedding and how much we spend on weddings. Because you said $7,000 on the wedding, huh?
Before I forget, and while you're on, Miss Amelia, I may need to put in an order because I'll be in Virginia soon, so I might need some help.
Unnecessary. I
had to just say that because I don't have your contact.
Cousin Let, you have your mom.
True. Cousin Let says, I didn't know you could attend remotely. Yeah, it's a virtual one. They didn't do an in-person ceremony this year.
Yeah. Or maybe she meant the school too. But yeah, it's crazy. He's been he has a keyboard class. We have a keyboard right in front of us that he practiced. Yeah, exactly, Mama J. Get your child. Call him after this and let him know about himself.
Thanks, Miss Rhonda.
Yeah, he's had a keyboard class, so he learned how to play the piano. He's been doing so it's just awesome. It's awesome to see him. Mama J said, okay, just call us out. Oh, me.
She did that. See?
Guilty.
Oh, yeah, she did meet in school, too.
Oh, really? Yeah, they do have an online program.
Yeah, they do. It's really good, too. I definitely recommend it.
Mm-hmm. It's a really good school. I recommend it, too, even though I didn't take classes, but I got to see everything.
Yeah. You too. You have your mama. Yeah, that's out here. I think she was saying you too. You have your mama.
What?
With I'm not trying to just say it all out.
Oh. I'm still lost, but I know. I kind of know, but I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So.
Did you still want to kind of talk about the price of the wedding?
No, we don't have to.
You sure?
It's been 43 minutes. Now we're good. Cousin Les said I will tell them. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, and if they got questions, they feel free to give us a call, give me a call, or reach out or whatever. And I could let them know my insight.
And we'll be posting, I'll be posting pictures. Mama J said, right. Oh, well, why are you trying to put my mom on Front Street? If you go down, everybody goes down. Nah. But yeah, so super proud of him. And we're going to actually end it here. We're not going to talk more. But yeah, super proud of my honey. Just want to say, love you, babe. And can't wait to celebrate you. Thank you. And I said it's tomorrow. It's Saturday.
Yeah, it is Saturday.
Sorry. Yeah, so it's Saturday. Graduation at 7 a.m. And the Zoom celebration are...
What about general gift giving? Does the value matter in general gift giving?
Oh, like price limits, extravagant limits.
Yes.
There's no limit to how much you can spend on me. No,
she's not lying. She's saying she kidding, but she's not lying.
No, there's no limit.
You see what comes?
See,
there's truth behind jokes. And
there is truth behind every joke.
You see this how she jokes. So. What it means already.
No, I mean, seriously, you can spend how much on me as you want. If you, as long as you have it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm honestly though, I'm not the person who's going to ask for stuff. So if you just do it, then I'll accept it. Is there a small amount that you can spend on me? You can spend as little on me as well.
What? I'm gonna say everybody knows I know where to get the best oxtail.
Mama J. Mama J. Stop.
TG said, what are your rules and approaches? I don't think, for me, when it comes to gifts and like general things like that, I don't necessarily have rules or anything to someone else giving me a gift.
Yeah. What if like, I think the biggest thing, or sorry,
go ahead.
Okay. I would say like within our relationship, the biggest thing would be where we're at, what are our goals, what are our plans, and having that knowledge. So if me and you are saving for a home, or, you know, we're saving for a big goal, and you turn around and you buy me like a $5,000 diamond necklace, we're going to have to turn that back in. Okay. Because we have a goal, and this could contribute to our goal versus me, you know, just having a nice piece of jewelry. So I think, but for both of us also, we have a budget. So you would have been saving. So let's say you decided to save, and we have like, you know, we have how our budget is set up. You would have a budget for, and you could have been saving, let's say, for a few years, and then been able to buy it. So then that wouldn't be an issue as long as our goals are being met and we're attaining, you know, what we got planned.
Yeah, and I guess that would be a rule, you know, and for us with our joint account and things like that. But anything past that is
give me what you want.
Yeah,
give me what you want.
Yeah. Even if, I mean, really, when it comes down to things like that, it's more so the thought that count.
Yeah,
because I've pulled it off literally with I pulled multiple gifts off with good meaning with less than $50. Yeah, multiple good quality gifts, right? Good meaning.
And what was the reaction? Real good reaction?
It was good.
Okay, so who's not high maintenance? I'm sorry, I just had to circle back. You guys heard it here.
You still high maintenance. We can rewind the clip. I just know how to go out there and get stuff. I know how to do what I got to do to get nice stuff, good price. But this is the same stuff if we took it, right, and put it somewhere else that someone could raise the price on it and somebody's going to buy it for a higher price. Yes or no?
It depends
from the vase that I got flowers in before and things like that. It could sell for a higher price. I got you a jewelry case and things like that. You understand where I'm going with this?
I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, I get that, but what I'm saying is, I know you ain't spend no $300 on this stuff. And I was so grateful, so loving, so honored, like you spent $1 million. So
you know I didn't, but what if you didn't? You would have still accepted it just as it is.
I just accepted it because it was from my loving husband who did something nice for his wonderful wife.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But long story short, it's no real rules to it. Cousin, like people spend way too much on weddings. It's crazy. Have you seen that show Wedding in Our House?
I haven't. I have not. But a house.
Yeah. Looking back on things.
In hindsight, house.
Yeah. People spend. Yeah, she didn't want to go into it, but yeah, I believe that people spend too much on weddings now. After the fact that we spent
too much on weddings.
Yeah. We have one coming. We're gonna get knocked.
Oh, we're still gonna have a ball. And
yeah.
Listen, everything's paid for, so we're gonna enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah, but I wish that the money could have went to a down payment for the house, and we had a big old housewarming party where everybody came out of town and came to welcome us into our house and just add that love and that energy to our home. I would have appreciated that and still celebrated our union afterwards. It wouldn't have mattered now.
Yeah, and it you think about it different, especially with what we went through with the pandemic and stuff, and then getting married. It was, just the two of us, and our parents were there via live stream. But it really puts it in hindsight. Like, the most important thing is our marriage. Like, the wedding and everything, really, the wedding is for everybody else.
Right.
Literally. Like, the ceremony is like for us, just to, profess our love and our vows to one another. But like the reception and everything is really for everybody else. And it's so easy to get wrapped up in it. Once again, I do like nice things. So it's like, yeah, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it.
I mean,
do it well. But looking back on it, it was like, wow, we're married already. So really, all that money that, we gathered, our families helped us with and stuff, like we could have all used that for something different.
Right.
So it just changed our perspective on it.
Right. A lot.
Yes. All right. Dame says, within budgets, what's the one thing that you both individually don't see an amount with and splurged on?
Food.
Literally, like that's the biggest thing in our budget is food.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Even if like, it's crazy because I feel like even if we travel or something like that, usually on a trip or whatever, it'll be food.
It's food.
It's food for us.
Yeah. Like, we're foodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's food.
I don't even think we eat that much.
We don't, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, y'all. Yeah. And I'm in like Facebook groups and they say how much they spend on food a week.
And you'd be like, how?
And it'd be like a family of 4 and they're like weekly $150. Like, what y'all eating? What are you guys eating? Let's see. Miss Amelia says, you have to know your partner and have good communication, knowing their wants and needs. That's huge. Very true.
That's huge. Mm-hmm. And that's how we kind of got to this, and kind of started once we start ironing things out, if you know the wants and needs of a partner, it sets the limit on what's acceptable.
Yeah, y'all think I'm high maintenance. I promise you, I'm not. And he admitted that he is. So we go with that.
We even.
And
she
Boobie,
just don't want to claim.
Are you still here?
She don't want to claim.
Boobie, are you still here? Well, actually, no. Never mind. You could just stay quiet.
What?
Because she called me high maintenance too. Remember when we were talking with her? And she said it was both of us that are gonna make our kids going around bougie.
Yeah, but she's high maintenance too.
She is.
She could probably admit it.
Oh, she'll admit it. Yeah, you guys could admit it because that's what you guys are.
Everybody know that you high maintenance, but everybody know that you wouldn't admit it either. Well, you have that high maintenance wife.
Mama J. First of all, excuse me. First of all, Mama J, you should be the last because you're Mrs. High Maintenance.
This is she and my family, my whole family high maintenance. Sitting here thinking about it.
No, I just think honestly, I think everyone has like standards that they enjoy. And I think everyone's standards are different. I can hang out in different standards, I have my preference. Yes, you, Mama J. Very much so.
There's a cutoff.
I don't want to talk about your birthday. It's coming up. Okay. I don't want to talk about the deets.
Yeah.
5-course meals and things.
Yeah. For my family, there's a cutoff in high maintenance, but for the most part, my whole family's high maintenance. For the most part.
Yeah.
Because unless says I'm not high maintenance, except when it comes to gifts from my husband. I'm just used to a certain level, and it's his fault.
That's not high maintenance on that. That's just you're used to a certain level.
It is high maintenance once you can't go under it though. And now I gotta maintain.
It's a standard.
Oh, yeah, okay. I gotta maintain this level.
Okay, I get you. Okay, let's talk about this on Chi Chi, please. Is high maintenance different than being particular about things?
No,
I think so.
No, it's not. It's not. If you are particular about things, right? if you are particular about things that it takes a lot to reach that, and
that would be high maintenance.
Yeah, and I guess now sitting here thinking about it, it's kind of based on where you at in life.
That's what I'm saying. For some people, that is just the baseline. That's the foundation. That's all we know.
No. No. And now sitting here thinking about it, I'm high maintenance, but I'm not. And this is back to what I was saying about, because me and Manny had a conversation recently, and she swore she wasn't born with a silver spoon in her mouth.
I wasn't. I was just well taken care of, very well taken care of. And he wasn't born with no silver spoon.
But I said I was.
And he was.
But I said that I was.
But he was very well taken care of.
And she talking about his comparisons and things like that.
It is.
All right. So anyway, though, based on how I was brought into this world and things like that, you know, and the amount of wealth that my family had, right? It set that standard for me, right? You understand what I'm saying? Now I don't want nothing lower than that.
Okay, that's fine.
So on our level, right? If it's pushing it up a little bit where I know that I got to work hard to keep that up there, then it's high maintenance. If I have to work hard to keep it up there, and I know that the expense is like past what's average, then yeah.
See, okay. 1 second, y'all. Let's read what Cousin Let's say real quick. She said, "You can't treat us like queens, then marry us and try to downgrade us on the gift giving level. That's a bait and switch."
Nah, you can't do that.
Setup, yep, that's a setup.
I never did that. Never did that. I've been progressive.
Yeah. So, okay. So what you're saying is, I feel like I feel like when people say like, "Oh, you grew up with a silver spoon and stuff," it's a comparison, because there are people who, okay, let's say people who weren't fortunate enough to have what I had or have the experiences that I had may feel like I grew up with a silver spoon, right? So from their level, they may say, well, I didn't have those things. So for you, you did have it good. And I'm grateful and I'm aware that I had it, you know, better than other people. But then on my level, I could be looking up the next level. And I can be looking at other people and be like, well, shoot, they got private jets, they got butlers and this, you know, and then I can say, oh, well, no, I don't have a silver spoon. They do. So that's why I feel like it's based off of a comparison. And I don't think I feel like a silver spoon is like, you didn't have to work for anything. You didn't have to do anything. Like everything was just handed to you.
That's what you had. So what you saying? Like, I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Because that's
I didn't work for anything in my life.
You went to school.
That is work. Do you
know
how many hours
all this
I put in?
So all this stuff that your mom gave you as a kid, all the spoil you things that you took in, right? The spoiledness.
I don't really believe I was spoiled. I believe I was well taken care of.
You didn't work for that.
I was like a grateful just child. I did. I earned it because she always told me I had good grades so I can go on shopping spree. That is just a reward for my work.
My G.
She'll say I'm spoiled.
Your parent that did it will say that you spoiled you and you had the silver spoon in your mouth.
I just look at life different, okay?
But you had the silver only because you look at life different does not mean that
we looked up what really silver spoon meant, so that wasn't the actual definition. Thank you.
No. When we looked at the definition,
you want to go to urban.
No. Y'all what?
Go ahead.
Y'all, but when I asked your mother about the silver spoon thing and everything, y'all fit that definition.
She says she did in her childhood.
You still fit the definition too in your childhood.
All right. The English language expression silver spoon is synonymous with wealth, especially inherited wealth. Someone born into a wealthy family is said to have been born with a silver spoon in their mouth.
My G. Was you broke when Charmaine was born?
She wasn't broke. No.
Were y'all well off when Charmaine?
Exactly. We did well.
Exactly.
No.
So you were.
Mommy was actually real humble too. What did she say? She said we weren't hurting. Okay, we weren't hurting. That's what it was. We weren't hurting. We were from money earning, not burning. Okay.
Yeah, but I just. Yeah, y'all weren't hurting, but you were born into some. We are blessed.
Yeah, thank you. It's like
you were blessed to have the silver spoon.
Nah,
right?
I think it's like real humble vibes.
I was blessed. My family was blessed enough to provide me with the silver spoon. That's all. That's it.
I didn't have a silver spoon, but I was blessed, and I'm fortunate, and I'm very grateful for everything that I had. And I understand there are people who are less fortunate.
We had money and blessed.
Exactly. What did Damien say?
Damien said, I'm not high maintenance. I'm particular. Don't want my caviar or croutons Put my caviar on water, cracker sticks.
Oh yeah.
Blessed but hardworking.
Mommy was hardworking. Mommy had multiple jobs to provide us with what we had.
Okay, she worked hard for it, but
we were children. When in the world were we supposed to do it as a child?
But that's still the silver spoon, though, for you. Maybe your mom didn't. Your mom she even said it. She was born with it, but she worked hard and kept it going, and then you were born into the same thing.
Anyway, guys, I look at life different, honestly. I think I really feel like that saying is just really comparing yourself to other people who had more than you or not, or if you had more than other people. So that's why I don't really look at it like that. And I've worked, so I don't know what this man's talking about. But
when you were young, all of y'all didn't get what you wanted. Only you got what you wanted. That's what you're saying?
I didn't always get what I wanted.
But
I've got told no, but you act like I never got told no.
I'm not saying that you never got told no, but would your mother say that you were spoiled when you were young?
Yes.
Would she say that your siblings were spoiled like that?
Yes.
So yeah, y'all was just good like that. Y'all was, y'all wasn't broke, but
I think, we talked about this when we talked about raising children. Mm-hmm. Just because you are able to give your children nice things or you're able to give your children things that they want does not mean your children are spoiled. Spoiled, definition, things go rotten. We were not rotten children.
I don't think silver spoon means spoiled, though.
You said we were spoiled. You just said spoiled.
No, but I'm asking based off if you got a lot. I don't think silver spoon means spoiled, though. But if you would be able to be spoiled, then there was a silver spoon, I believe.
That's what you believe. That's not the definition. Let's see. Mommy says, we never bragged and we were always able to help others and the blessings poured in. Poppy owned his own business and treated us well.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's real humble pie.
The silver spoon is a blessing. That's the blessing. That's a blessing from God to be able to have.
Anyway, I guess I'm not going to get caught up in his terminology foolishness.
You don't think based on that definition that's a blessing?
To have wealth is a blessing because wealth, really, the blessing in wealth is freedom. Is the freedom to be able to do the things you want, be with your family, spend time with your family, all of those things. So let's just focus on what's important here, guys. What's important is having a healthy, loving family. And, being around the people you love. And if you're able to give them time and, things that they enjoy, that is cherry on top blessing.
Yeah. So anyway, to wrap up tonight, I just want to thank everybody for the congratulations again.
Yes, congrats, hun.
I hope that you guys can join our Zoom Saturday.
Yes. 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. And if you want the graduation link, let us know if you want to see the virtual. Mm-hmm. But thank you. Also, thanks for joining in the conversation and letting my wife know she's high maintenance.
We're gonna have a chat, y'all. So you don't just throw your wife out there all willy-nilly like
it's not just throwing it out there.
Yes, you are, honey.
I don't even look at it as nothing negative, so I'm not gonna say I'm throwing you out there like that. So, but yeah, so thank you guys for that. Thanks for a great conversation tonight. Mm-hmm. While you guys are still here, please like the video if you can. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at the Power Trip Podcast. Mm-hmm. If you have any type of scenarios or any topics that you want to bring up, please email us at the Power Trip Podcast at gmail.com. Mm-hmm. If you have our number, give us a ring, send a text, let us know anything. We can bring anything up anonymous. If you have a friend or anything going through anything, send them our way. And I think that's pretty much it. And the last one, please post in the group or on our Facebook. We will.
Okay. I'll post it in the Facebook group, the Power Trip Podcast Facebook group.
Yes. And
hey, Papa J.
What's up, Irvin? Yeah, my G says, Poppy and I always say, money can't buy you happiness, but it helps pay for the search. That's very true. And it got your happiness. Huh? But it help you be happy.
Money is just a tool. Honestly, at the end of the day, these little fake dollars, they really have no value. Money is just a tool. The goal is freedom. And I want to have the freedom to be able to do what I want, when I want, with who I want. And money is just a tool to help me get there.
Yep. I believe it. And on that note,
good night, guys. We love you.
Love you guys. See y'all next week.